Slick Rick, what's going on, James? What up, what up, what up? James Clark in the house. What's happening, guys? How was your day? Let's go. Inside buyer cross, honest take. What's going on? What's happening? Hey Tyler, what's going on? What's up, what's up? Had a really nice day today. Really nice day. Solid. Green across the board. Nice $700 daily payout coming. Made 300 in an options trade, so kind of like $1,000 day for real monies. So not bad. Yeah, Slick Rick, for sure. 16 people watching and 16 likes? Yes, for sure. Smash that like button. I don't know. What do you guys expect? So hopefully with earnings seasons coming up, the Globex and stuff should start to perk up. Not that last night was bad or anything, but you know, with Netflix and some of these companies have reporting earnings, Tesla coming up this month, the Globex should be a little more exciting for the open. Tomorrow we have CPI. You see here, we have CPI tomorrow. So that's a biggie. So that should be fun. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. I went and I had a lobster roll today for lunch. Lobster roll. It was delicious. Hot lobster roll though. Hey Mayor. Francis, that's for a living. What's up? One of your favorite sandwiches? Yeah. Well, when you live in Maine in the summertime, you gotta have a few, for sure. Yeah, I live up in Maine. Hey Smokey, what's going on? Let's go gamble. For sure. Hey Daryl, what's happening? It seems like a little bright, that light there. I guess that'll be right. All right, we got about, what do we got? 7 minutes or so before the market opens. It's my ex, if you guys want to check that out. Mr. Smith in the house, Design Knob. Hello, friends. Joom here. Still missing, I take it. Slick Rick, do you copy trade accounts or only one at a time? I copy trade within the firms. So like my funded futures today, I made like, I think I had like $500 day. Yeah, 505. I ended up copy trading all these accounts together. Take Profit Trader, I copy traded them today, these two. Same with like Buellanox. If I have multiple Buellanox or multiple Apex, I'll copy trade them all. Which kind of is like a lot of trading. So I have been trading pretty well lately, so I might look into like Trade Syncer or something like that, and try to do some more copy trading across the multiple firms at once. But I don't like to do it. I'm not disciplined enough to do it fully, because if I get tilty, which usually happens about once a month, and I'm trying to kick that habit, but it happens, and I end up blowing all the accounts. So yeah, this kind of keeps me from blowing everything I have for the most part. Gorny, hey Pine, I'm just checking in to let you know I'm 200 away from passing the 75K account the other week, thanks to you. Oh, cool, Gorny. Appreciate that. Yeah, I will, Tyler, for sure. I'm gonna look into it. I saw Cove Trader trading it today, so. But I used to do it with Quan Tower and stuff, but. Hey TJP, Dubs Trader. So yeah, I was on My Funded Futures TV today. I don't know if anyone caught it. I was on there for about 30 minutes. Had some fun. It's good for the channel, you know. I don't get anything for going on it or anything like that, but it's good exposure. Seemed like weak buying today. Also, inside bars actually work today. Yeah, inside bars and the outside bars. I was talking about that earlier. Definitely, we're paying quite well. This one right in the pre-market. This is how I made the bulk of my money on the My Funded Futures. Was I just took the break of this outside bar, and for like. I kept getting scalpy because we were so close to the open, so I got a little nervous. But yeah, about 15 points out of that, and then snagged a little off here. That one was a little discretionary. I was actually short before we put in the inside bar. But yeah, definitely one of those days, honest take, where it worked really well. Yeah, I was talking about earlier on My Funded Futures TV where, you know, I'm really experimenting with these outside bars, because you can see like this one right here paid really well. This one right here also paid really well, but they're pretty wide. It's a pretty wide stop. That's the issue. So you have to really size down and trade it properly. This one paid, this one paid, this one paid. So 3 in a row. This one did not. And then we got into the chop fest for the rest of the afternoon, but yeah, they definitely worked. The Harami candle definitely worked too. But yeah, it started out pretty volatile, and then it just started grinding higher, and then just really slowed down. At noontime, just actually ran around 11 o'clock and just dead. And just kind of slowly grind it up. Luckily, I really wasn't trading much of this. Right around here, I ended up leaving, going to the gym. Calling it. Hey, Coach Fred in the house. But I agree with you, honest take. Seems like just weak buying. I think we're going to have a The CPI should be interesting. For sure, tomorrow. Alfred, what's going on? Indian Burn. Power duo with Matt Leach again? Nope. Just with Bull Barbie and Terry Trades. First time I've been on My Funded Futures with Bull Barbie, so that was cool. And only for 30 minutes, which is sweet. Crypto King 242 in the comp. Oh, yeah, I was full port short from the open last night, and I left it on, so I think I have like 7,000 left in the Ninja Trader tournament. I got liquidated at the end of the day, so. Yeah, I saw that wealth charts is 90% off, guys. So 90% off wealth charts with Apex. I don't get any credit for it or anything, unfortunately, but it's what's the code? It's wealth charts, right? Or like that's the code.
Market is open.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, the code is wealth charts, guys. Apex, like I'll pass it along to you guys because you know you guys are awesome. Is 90% off if you use wealth charts with Apex, and the code is wealth charts. So, but if you're using Tradeovate or anything like that, or it's just the 80% off. That's code Pine. But his Royal Trades, what's going on? Are all these expert accounts? No. This one is a funded starter plus. This one's an expert, and then this is these are starter accounts that I got rebuild on, and I was like, ugh, I got rebuild over the weekend that I forgot about, so I'm just trading them. So I'm just copying them all together now. This is a trade day account. I did make some money on that again, and I'm on like day 5 or 6, so I'm grinding this one higher. And it's an intraday trailing on trade day, so I got $1,826 in drawdown. It's smoky. Hey Corey, Dylan, you get 20 of them for fun, Tyler. Nice. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I might pick some up. I have 7 Apex accounts that I'm working on the evals. I only need about $500 to pass, I think 5 of them. So I didn't even trade them today. Hey Sean, what's going on? Casino is open. Well, charged accounts fund the fuel for the SS trailing drawdown. Absolutely. So nice push down here. I got very lucky on my options today. SPX trading at 62.68. That's where it closed. My I sold the calls, the 270s, the 275 calls this morning, and boy, like a little luck, but I did close, and so collected the full premium. So, but yeah, I got a little lucky. It was a little clenchy at the end. The market, it was going from like 270 to 268, 270 to 268. Kept doing that over and over and over again. So yeah, it was full clench, but made some money. On to the next trade, right? Hey Alan, like the new cover. Oh, cool, thank you. Yeah, I might add a little something to it, but I didn't get much time to do it today, so yeah, thank you. Figured it was time to change it up a little bit. You did pretty good today, Hardway. Nice. Better get long only goes up. So yeah, I definitely was interesting today. Obviously we put in that gap last night, and then just before pre-market, or just before the New York Open, it pushed up and filled that gap. So people that were waiting all night, unless you were just like, you know, held on and had diamond hands to get up into that gap, you got paid. But like literally the candle just before the market opened, we filled that open gap. So that was interesting. Hey Juan, what's going on? But yeah, I hope you guys did well today. So market's pushing down here, 23,016. YM's looking weak. Check out YM. Wow. Right at a support level, but could be printing like a triple bottom, but we'll see. But it does look weak. All right, 23,022.50. Spread on NQs a lot right now, yeah. I might switch to the micros here, just tighten it up. Oftentimes, if you switch to micros, it's much tighter spread when the NQs just kind of, so it's a lot more liquidity with the micros. So spreads are a little tighter. All right. Got an initial push down here. It looks like it might try to put in an inside bar. We'll see. Can the sell-off continue? I don't know, Roman. Yeah. We'll just be patient here. Yeah, Alan. Yep. Code Pine. Yeah, I'm on the mini chart, but yeah. I got it over here on the DOM. I usually trade off the DOM. Very rarely do I trade off the chart. So yeah, if you see my orders and stuff, it's usually over here on the DOM. But yeah, I did have the NASDAQ, the NQ chart pulled up. Thank you for that, Kanal. See what the old righty's doing. Down slightly. So NQ is opening up about 11 points. Was down about 11 points so far. And gold, let's check out a look at gold. Gold also down. Hey, Spider Lily, what's happening? Good to see you. JC Trades, what's going on? Got a few decent longs on platinum this morning and longs on platinum and last night on the bounces, Mr. Smith. Oh, nice. You've been trading a lot of platinum, huh? I've never traded platinum. Calls is a way to go during the summer. Yeah, definitely shown. Trading those option spreads is really kind of fun and cool. It reminds me of like picking over and unders in a football game. It's like as long as it doesn't go over this price or above this price, it's like I'm good. Kept getting chopped up on the gold, so I figured I'd switch to metals, but I'm up 1,000 down, 1,000 back and forth. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not very good at trading gold. I mean, I guess it's one of those things where you should just stick with your instrument. Mine's NASDAQ. NYM. Gold, I guess I just never, I haven't traded it enough. But occasionally you will see me trading a little bit of gold. Occasionally. So NQ did put in an inside bar. MNQ did not. This might be a cheap enough play. I don't love it.
Order filled. Order filled.
Wow. What's going on with the trade of 8 there? So I am short on this trade day eval. Just 4 micros. See what we can get out of it. I'm risking like a 1-to-1 here. If we move down below like the 15 or so, I probably will move my stop. You got major FOMO with a copper pump. You swing gold on your personal. Yeah, that's something that's really tough to do. For some reason, I don't mind like swinging stocks and things. When it comes to futures on like swing trading on personal, I have a tough time. I really do. I have a tough time sleeping. I don't know what it is. I constantly want to check the market if I'm in a position. All right, do we get to push down off the inside bar this time? The first inside bar of the session. We got a pretty good fill because I actually didn't notice it because I was on the MNQ. But we do have a gap. The 5-minute did leave a gap up here. And overall, the market just wanted to go higher today. So it's a little scary trying to short. What's going to bring the market down? I don't know. Maybe CPI. But until then, it's really tough to try to fade it. I mean, if you look at the dailies, I mean, we're just up. But we've been consolidating here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 days in a row. So it's gonna want to break one way or the other, I would think. But for now, it kind of looks bullish on the daily. But we'll try a short. We'll see. I could very much see us coming down into this level, this 980s, 23,000 level, and consolidating more until CPI. I can see that, but these are just guesses, you know. Are you in the Ninja Trader competition? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I went full port, short, 5 contracts last night, and then left it. So that did not spell well. So I think I have like 8,000 left, something like that. All-time highs, Tyler says. Permabull, Tyler. The margins are high, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I got a pretty large account, personal account. It's pretty large, so I can hold, but I don't like it. Yeah, probably Piano Trader. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. See if we can get the elevator. Top guy in this competition is at 70K already, Crypto King. Wow, that's crazy. The old financial boys are pissed. Bitcoin is making 125K, so they get to catch up on the indexes. Yeah, it is crazy that Bitcoin's at 125. It's absolutely insane, and congratulations to whoever made money off it. I mean, I know my buddy was big into crypto, Bitcoin. He was buying up Bitcoin, and he owes me $600. So maybe I should call him, see if I can collect my $600 from like 3 years ago. Hey George, what's happening? I'm in a swing, 5 micros, up 2K on my personal. Oh wow, wow Tyler. Give me 300 and I will collect. He's actually down there, Methodical. He's actually down there in Georgia. That's not a lie. He lives in Georgia now. What's going on, Methodical? I'm gonna call him up and say, how's that Bitcoin doing? You still remember my PayPal? No, I hope he's making. I hope he made a ton of money. I really do. I hope he's making a crap load of money. Can't say what am I doing to him though. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna get that number dialed, no longer in service. Well, I could find him. I could find him. He owns a business down there in Georgia, so. Although I think he said he was moving to like Peru or something like that. Someplace random. Then I'll probably never get my 600, but that's all right. You loan someone, you loan your best bud money, and you just expect not to get it back. It's not a loan. It's a gift. So we are short off this inside bar. It's not showing on the MNQ, but there it is. You can get the little elevator. If anyone know what Texas owes you money, let you know. Yeah, for sure, Hardaway. They find my best buddy vacation for me next week. 600 would help. Yeah. Hey, 600 bucks is a lot of money. It's a good chunk. Push it. I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy. In a tiny short MYM. Good luck. Yeah, YM was looking very weak. For sure. It is looking very dumpy. Yeah, it would be sweet to get 5 take profit trader accounts and then what, 3 trade day accounts, or I don't remember how many trade day accounts you can have funded, but and then have them all and copy trade them, and once they're over the buffer, the daily payout buffer, that'd be pretty sweet. All right, we're hesitating a bit here. They stop at break even now. Trailing my stop.
Stop cancelled.
Took 2 off there. Leaving 2 on. Currently only up about 10 points, believe it or not, but feels good. Yeah, Mayor, for sure. The quickest way to get someone out of your life is to loan them money. Yeah, ominous trades. Absolutely right about that. Book map showing a ton of liquidity at 6,300. I think it's 3, Nate. Oh, okay, cool. Working on that set. Yeah, it's pretty appealing, Tyler, getting those daily payouts. Nice $700 daily payout for me today, which is a great day's pay. And I really felt it. I actually don't trade. I've never really traded take profit trader once they were over the buffer. I never copy traded them once they were over the buffer. I've never really done that. So this is the first time I've had multiple accounts. And I only have 2. And I was copy trading, and I could feel myself being a little clenchy, a little nervous. So probably because, you know, sometimes I oversize a bit. You know, I usually trade minis, so But yeah, it was a good day. I'll take it. Plus, I took that Top Step payout as well today, so it was a good start to the week. I ended up taking that payout. Let's see if it shows. It was $1,100 or so. Yeah, it was $1,100 payout with the Top Step, and then I ended up making $746 back today. So a little more than half of what I got for a payout. But you can see my drawdown is only, well, it's $1,879 now. So yeah, good start to the week. Locking in payouts into the bank. Hey, Michael Benny. Charles, yeah, I'm short. Cheapest deal for a prop firm account? The cheapest for like an eval or all in? The cheapest on an eval is Buellanox right now. This account right here, these intraday 50Ks are $15.75 my cost if you use code PINE. So they're 91% off. All-in costs, if you haven't gotten a 50% off My Funded Futures account, it's probably a My Funded Future account, 50% off. That's one of the best deals. And then trade day, all in right now, is $60 for a all in for a 50K intraday trailing account. So no activation fee on that either for $60. But Buellanox does have an activation fee of $148. But eval itself is only $15.75. So all in, yeah, probably the trade day, or if you haven't used code PINE on My Funded Futures, it's still 50% off. I mean, you can get 50% off on any account if you haven't used someone else's code.
Order filled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
I took another one off there.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled. Order working.
Oops.
Order cancelled.
Sorry.
Order working.
So I got one micro left running. Anyways, yeah, so right here, 50% off all accounts, My Funded Futures, code PINE. Also, no activation fees. So a starter plus will cost you $64 if you haven't used it yet. An expert account, $114. So those are 50K accounts. So yeah, and that goes on to the end of the month. And if you have used those codes before, so it's valid for one time per user, basically. And then it's 15% off Starter Plus and Expert accounts. So easiest payout is Top Step though. Sort of. I'd argue a little bit on that. My Funded Futures is 5 days of $100, and with Top Step, you need 5 days of $200 to qualify for a payout. But I got nothing against Top Step. I like them. I got paid for them today. Down she goes. We're getting my hat soon. Let's go, Honest Take. Nice work, man. Hey, Brad G, what's going on? Hardway, you beginning your first ever payout this week with Top Step? Let's go, Hardway. Congratulations on your first payout. That's huge. That's huge. Congratulations. Let's go. Smash that confetti for Hardway. Hey, red candles in the house. What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, that is huge. I love when people come on here and tell me they get their first payout. Or they pass their first evaluation or whatever. I mean, we're all on a different journey for sure when it comes to trading, and I love that. I love seeing that. Finished 700 red on one of them funded. First day red. Did you blow up any accounts, red candles, or did you stop yourself at 700? Because if you stopped yourself, I'm super happy for you. Because that's gonna happen. I mean, if we have 100% winning trading days, then we're gonna be rich. We're all gonna be super rich. But nice red candles. Good for you, man. And just remember, you don't need to make that $700 back in one day or one trade or anything like that. Just try to put it behind you and keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you were making like $500 to $700 a day on your green days, so it's not a big deal. Oh, thanks, Sean. What's the payout process like for My Funded Futures? Thinking about getting an expert? Well, it's still 50% off. So expert's a little different for payouts. So it's 14 calendar days. Yeah, you can withdraw. Oh, geez, I don't even know. Let me look real quick. Starter pluses and starter accounts, I know, because that's where I've gotten all my payouts, but I've never gotten an expert payout. Hopefully that's going to change soon. But let's look. So the minimum withdrawal on an expert account is $1,000. It's 14 calendar days. I know that. So it's not even, you don't even have to trade for 14 days. It's just, you have to be active, I think every 5 days, and then trade, and then wait 14 calendar days. But then when you get paid out, when you make a withdrawal with My Funded Futures, it's instant. It's instant payouts. So there's no waiting. Do you have to make 5 green days with Top Step? Yeah, you have to have 5 days over $200 to qualify for a Top Step payout. Yeah. It's still very simple rules. All right, we are really coming down now. It would be hilarious if we just take back all of today's progress. Full port Terry in the house. What's going on, Terry? What's happening? How was your day, Terry? Thank you for having me on the show, My Funded Futures TV. That was a lot of fun. How does option 1 Bealonox payout work? I don't know. 22.50 after 5 trading days on Monday the 14th. So 3,600, you have to make 3,600 to withdraw 1,000, and you have to trade it for 10 days and stay under the 40% consistency. If you want to withdraw the max on a 50K, it's 1,500 of 1,500. You have to make 4,100, and you can withdraw 1,500, which will leave you a very nice buffer to work on another payout, which is what I did last month, which is why I was able to get like six Bulanox payouts last month. And I'm convinced because I was forced to leave such a big amount of drawdown, and then one day wipe those out, but I did get 6 payouts out of them. But yeah, so 3,600 for 1,000, 4,100 for 1,500, or anything in between, you know, you can take the payout. But yeah, 3,600 is the threshold. But yeah, nice work. So yeah, just trade it for 5 more days. Keep your accounts under 40% consistency, and you are good. How long did the payout from Top Step from the time you requested to the money hit your bank? So I requested it, and it off the new dashboard, and it instantly came out of my account. But I guess I have to check the Wise to see if it went into the. It's a little bit of a process. I use Wise. So let me see if it's in the Wise account. So yeah, it hasn't hit my Wise account yet. And that was today. So I requested it earlier today. Or last night. It took it out of my account almost instantly, which is nice. So that means I can keep trading it. But it hasn't hit my Wise account yet. I didn't do the ACH because they charge you what, 20 something bucks. Excuse me. It was good. Thanks for being on the show. Oh, thanks, Terry. Yeah, no, it was fun. Took one day, yeah. So it should be there tomorrow. All right, we're coming down to 23,000 here. Nice short. We are short from 23,021. I'm only in one micro now. But basically the setup right here was right off this inside bar. And that's where we're short off from. So it wasn't quite an inside bar on the micros, but thank you, Terry. I'm also full port in the Ninja Trader short, but we don't know what's gonna happen with that. Why touch that let you pay out 50% of your profit? I have no idea, Mateen. But yeah, it's the buffer. The only one that really lets you get into the buffer is My Funded Futures. So let's just say on a starter plus account, you have 5 days over $100, and your total profit is say $1,300 on a 50K. You can max withdraw $1,200. You can actually max withdraw that full amount, and it will nuke the account. So you can actually take the whole thing out, because you have to leave 50,100. But yeah, you can actually withdraw the whole thing. So, hey, Michael Anthony, how you doing? For USA member, Melons for friends, they are giving away 250 bonus for opening a new checking account. Oh, interesting. Yo, Jim, what's happening? Thank you, Charles. So, are we gonna hold up this 23,000 level? This big psych level here, 23,000. Or are we gonna bust down through it? Anyone else in the short? Putting another inside bar here. I'm gonna close out my trade.
Order cancelled.
So nice little $91 on the micros. Slowly grinding this trade day account up. Short from 24, nice, Roman. Story of my life, short, I'm short. Oh, nice, James. All right, Terry trade. Of course you're short, Terry. Perma bear, Terry. Waiting for the long red candles, nice. Nice patience. But yeah, so happy for Red Candles for stopping himself out today. $700 on a loss instead of blowing his accounts. So important. I actually made a video on it. What happened to mine, and believe it or not, like I'm still trading this account. So $700 is my personal daily loss limit. It's right here that I set. Yeah, very important to do that, is to set personal daily loss limits and then walk away. So yeah, very important. I just took a payout from this account because of those daily loss limits. So Terry trades. This is a different Tomas Sabo. I thought it was the celebrity Thomas Sabo from My Funded Futures TV, but this is a different one. It is, yeah, supposedly. But yeah, kind of funny. It's 12:40 a.m. where you are, Thomas. Tomas, yeah. Yeah, not him. Tom. Oh, cool, red candles. I'm glad it helps someone. It's just so important. Like tomorrow, you'll come back and you'll just see the market's completely different, hopefully, and just keep doing what you've been doing. Get those payouts. Hey, Butch, what's going on? But yeah, that's awesome, red candles. I'll throw in that video if you guys want to check it out later. It's my latest video. It's my latest video, long form video. It's only 3 minutes though. I really try to keep my long forms short. Because I know how people's attention spans are. Hey Keegan, what's going on? I saw you on the in the chat earlier on My Funded Futures TV. So I did produce an inside bar here, so I ended up hopping out of this trade. This could be trying to find a temporary bottom or something.
Order filled.
Might actually try the long here.
Order filled.
Just trying it. Very, very tight. I'm gonna keep it very tight.
Order working.
Like just stop just under the low on this Harami / inside bar. Possibly a little push, little scalp push up to the VWAP, but we'll see.
Order working.
We'll see. Be trading just the evals tonight? Yeah, that's smart, red candles, for sure. Trade just the evals. Let those funded accounts breathe for a bit. So that way you're not trying to revenge trade your, to try to get back on what you lost. Now for me, like personally, like a lot of times what I'll do if I have a decent sized loss on a day and I walk away red, and then the next day, like if I feel like if I can get half that back, and that's not like set in stone, but if I make a trade or two and it's green and I'm like halfway back on that loss, then I'm like, all right, that's good for the day, and I'll just lock that account out. And then by day 2, you're right back to where you were at, or 2 days after the loss, the personal daily loss limit. Guys, 164 people watching. Appreciate it. Smash that like button. Let's get those likes over 100. How many trades do I usually trade during the New York session? I try to make like 1 to 2 trades per account. That's usually what I'm trying to do. But if I add up, if I'm not copy trading all the accounts together, then I'm usually probably making 10, 15 trades a day, which is quite a bit. And that's something that I'd like. That's what I was talking about earlier, is like maybe getting TradeSync or something and copy trading a little bit again. And then that way I'm not trading so much. But as long as I, keep that discipline, then yeah, gosh, you missed the short. Yeah, we wrote it down and then we just flipped the long here off the inside bar and Harami. So see if the market can find a little support. Maybe just temporarily push up towards the VWAP. We'll see. Here's something that the market's been doing lately. So Globex will open. You'll have some nice moves at the Globex during the open. Like we did last night, and then it had a nice move down, nice move up, came right back towards the VWAP, and then just chopped the VWAP right sideways, right at 7 o'clock. So it's kind of been doing that lately during the summer season. So maybe it'll do it tonight. Nine-point range, absolutely amazing volatility, design says. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We are sizing small right now, just 3 micros in a very tight stop, just below the low. So I'm risking 21 bucks. Win the Clambo. Yeah, for sure, design, absolutely. Yeah. All right, put in another inside bar. Nice break above this inside bar would be good, perhaps. Above 23,008. But yeah, this could be a bear flag too. I mean, did put in a nice push down, and then we do have a bit of a bear flag going. So we'll see. Yeah, Casa, seems like the way it's been lately. Which definitely sucks for this, you know, trading in the stream, but here we go. Now we're getting a little push up here. Oof. Oh, come on. Missed me by a tick there. Maybe 2 ticks. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, just looking for around 8-9 points right here. This rate the Clambo will be purchased in the year 2137. Yeah, I was thinking today, I'm like, I need another truck. I gotta get myself another truck. My truck is dead, so it's currently I need to have it hauled off to the junkyard. Hey, Eric Lake, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. So Kanal, so are you new to trading? Are you new? Are you like a brand new trader? But no, yeah, no, it's perfectly fine to ask questions. Appreciate that, Eric. Yes, yes, we'll be here tomorrow on Wednesday if I get home. I'll be trades today. Oh, nice. Do I have CarMax up here? I don't think we do. You've been paper trading since last year. So yeah, so usually, not financial advice by the way, but usually what I personally do or wish I would have done is just keeping my expenses as low as possible. So like when you start putting real money into the game, your emotions change. And by going with a very inexpensive evaluation like Bulenox, you know, $15.75 is gonna get you skin in the game. You take this 50K, you make $3,000. It is intraday trailing, but if you make $3,000, then you pass it, and then you pay the 148 to activate it. If you only have $100 and you buy, say, a take profit trader account for $100, and you blow it, you know, there goes your money. But you know, and it's tough. But you can, you know, buy a bunch of Bulenox accounts for $15.75 and keep practicing. And but you're also having a little bit of skin in the game because it's costing you real money, you know. So yeah, so every company that I am affiliated with, except Trade Day, I've gotten personal payouts without issues. And that's why I only have a few, and I'm not affiliated with Top Step, by the way, at all. But I still think they're great. So yeah, it looks like we got a little unlucky on this trade. So I'm thinking about closing it out. Boy, we got missed by 3 ticks there. I was just looking for a little scalp. So I think I might close it out. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna close out this trade. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it. Sorry. I'm gonna leave it. I'm only risking $21, so.
Stop field.
All right, stopped out on that. A little unlucky on that. Missed it by 3 ticks.
Order cancelled.
It's a little disappointing, but yeah, nice little bear flag there, and some continue dumpage, 23,000 level. So yeah, Mateen. So like on my funded future stream, like every trader is just trading different. You know, they're all trading their own setups and stuff. And Terry is very transparent about taking the trades. So what the other traders do, it's kind of like, you know, no one really has control of that. I was on there today. I did not take a trade just because I wasn't feeling the market. That's just, it's kind of like, you know, it's one thing I want to talk. Like a lot of people, like a lot of new traders, they look at YouTube and they look at it as a signal service. You do not want to do that. Like, you do not want to look at like YouTube traders as signals. You know, we're here just to entertain and to try to like help you out with like prop firms and talk about markets. Is like, I'm just like one of you guys. I have people in my chat that are way better traders than me. But yeah, it's one of those things that, so I've been seeing that a lot lately, where I see people trying to copy trade other streamers, and it's just not a good idea. I have been down that road. I have paid for signal services. They do not work. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say that. It's a box laughing, but it's true. I see people like trying to like copy trade these people, and it's just like, just don't do it, please. Do I know anything about AI? No, I don't. Michael Anthony. Yeah, don't use YouTube as your trading mentor for sure. Well, paying for AI? I don't know. I do use ChatGPT. I used it to make my my thumbnail. I was like, wow, this is actually really easy. So it was sweet. I can tell you one thing, like grinding this trade day account for 7 days has been painful on an eval. I pretty much been treating it like a personal account, not a personal account, but a funded account. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Which platforms are you using for Bealonox? Oh, so I'm using Project X for Bealonox, so it's the same thing as TopStep X. It's its own mobile platform, but you can use Rhythmic, yes, with Bealonox. They do not have Tradeovate, but you can use Rhythmic. Sorry. You might have asked that question earlier, but I totally forgot. Does TPT pay out faster than my funded futures, or are they about the same? TPT does not pay out faster, but you can get more payouts in a way if you're getting daily payouts. They can, but no. So take profit trader. So the way it works, so this account right here, these two accounts, I will withdraw $558.50 off of this account, and I will withdraw $205 off this account tonight. The dashboard usually updates around 10 p.m. or so Eastern time for me, which is a little later. And then I'll make the withdrawal, and usually by morning, so usually the time I wake up to trade the markets the next day, it's already taken out of my account and then right into my wallet. And then from there, you just take it out of your wallet and transfer it to your bank account. So, but yeah, my funded futures is like literally instant. It's like as soon as you push the button. Another company that pays out laser fast, believe it or not, is Tradeify. They have very good tech too, and they pay out really, really fast. The last time I got a Tradeify payout was, I don't know, I think it was like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. So very fast. But if I'm getting paid out while I'm sleeping, perfectly fine. Are they fast payouts with TopStep, Mateen? So yeah, so I was just talking about that earlier. I took a payout last night. It withdrew out of my account, so I could trade my account with the new dashboard on TopStep. But it has not hit my Wise account yet. So So we withdrew it, but it hasn't actually hit my bank account yet. So hopefully, but yeah, I mean usually they're pretty fast. Yeah, Green Trump threat. Yeah, no, literally they've improved it even better now. My funded futures, it's literally instant, almost. All right, wait for another setup here. Tried a long. Was working out pretty good and then came back against me there, so I'm just waiting for another setup. Can you sync Project App platform to TradingView? No. I don't think so, Canal. Not without like a third party or something like that, trader thing, but no. I've never used TradingView in my life, so I don't know much about it. You can red candles, but yeah, it's very clunky. Trade on mobile. There is a way to see the charts and stuff, but I couldn't even quite figure it out. But yeah, there's definitely a way. So I've seen someone do it. I can't remember what Corey the phone trader uses. What do you trade on? TradingView, right? What's going on, Corey? Corey only trades off his phone, so hence the name Corey the phone trader. I think he uses TradingView too. It'd be a sin if Corey trades on a PC, right? Absolutely. What is no scaling account and a day account? Which one do you suggest I go with? No scaling account. Oh, I like end of day accounts better. I'm not gonna say an intraday trailing account is better. Never. But these are intraday trailing accounts on Buellanox, so the option ones, that's where you're gonna get the 91% off. So I should have clarified. So Buellanox option one, 50K accounts. I would not suggest getting anything larger than a 50K account. The activation fee is higher. So these are intraday accounts. So that means that the trailing drawdown is going to trail with you. So if you're in a winning trade and it comes back against you, you're going to lose some of that. Now the trade-off is that you get cheaper accounts. That's the trade-off. But I don't have an issue with it. Just my style of trading. But end of day accounts are usually always better. But right now, the intraday accounts are the ones that are cheaper for Buellanox. So 91% off. Trader rate is the reason why I don't fully trade my funded futures. Oh, really? I've used trader rate since 2021, so I don't know. I've never had a issue. Well, I mean, I've had issues. That's a lie. I definitely have had issues. But I had tons of issues with Quantower. One for like 2 months. It was ridiculous. So Quantower, Project X, and Trade Evade is the only ones that I've actually really traded on. I tried to like set up like a Sierra charts once, and that didn't go over well. Yeah, those are pretty much the 3 platforms that I've mainly traded off from. I've never looked at TradingView in my life. Buellanox uses TradingView charts, so the charts by TradingView, but on the Project X, but let's put another inside bar here, but it just feels, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. How long does it take to get paid with Buellanox? Is it straight to your bank account? It goes through Wise for me, red candles, and yeah, it's pretty fast. Once they take it out of your account, it's really fast. So they pay out on Wednesdays, I believe. Thought I passed a Legends 50K in a day on day 1. Realized I had 30% consistency. Oh man, 30% consistency on the evals. That sucks, good, Fred. So yeah, you're gonna have to build that bad boy up. Do you like Wise? Wise is just you have to use it for certain. No, I don't love it. Like when I get paid through my funded futures, it's through Rise with an R, so Rise works. And then Buellanox and Top Step use Wise. Take Profit Trader is ACH, I believe. It goes straight to my checking account. Yeah. Take Profit Trader is ACH, which I love. That goes straight to the bank. I love Trade Evade as a designer that grew up on using Max. It's just simple point and click. I don't need charts to look like Jet Pilot cock. Yeah, I'm the same way. Design. That's why I stick with Trade Evade. I mean, it's just so simple to me. I just need the buttons to work. When they get lag and start doing weird stuff, that's when I hate it. But it's not too often. Why not request directly to the bank deposit? They don't give you that option with some of them, Mayor. With Top Step they do, but it's it costs is a fee. It's like $20 or something. So I'm willing to just wait, you know, a half a day for the $20, because you know that really adds up if you get lots of payouts. Buellanox goes through Wise, but then it goes straight to the bank account. Like it doesn't seem to, I don't have to do anything else. I'm not really sure why. So like goes through Wise and then straight to the bank. Yeah, Wise is free. It's just something that they make you sign up for. I'm not really sure. Yeah, Joe, that's pretty much what it is. So like when you get 1099 at the end of the year, I'm pretty sure it kind of goes through Wise and stuff like that. Yeah, there's no fee on when you go through Wise. There's no fee. But yeah, like red candles, when I get paid with my affiliates through Buellanox and my payouts, it just automatically goes pretty much right to my bank account. But kind of like filters through Wise first and then to my bank account. With TopStep, last time I got a payout through Wise, it went to Wise and then I had to transfer it from Wise to my bank account. I don't know why. Pine has all his deposits transferring to my to the OnlyFans credit bank. Yeah. Not true, Fred. Feet Finder, not OnlyFans. Feet Finder. Same with Apex, goes right to the bank account. I don't think it goes through Wise or anything. I don't remember, but I don't think it does. It goes straight to the bank account. It's been a hot minute since I got an Apex payout. But I am working on 7 accounts right now. So we'll see. Joe. Yeah. I listen to a lot of comedian podcasts, so I know all the lingo. You're all going, yeah, sure. But no, it's true. All right, we kind of slowed down a bit. It is starting to do that sideways chop. Right at that psych level, 23,000. Let's take a look at gold. Gold, really not doing too much. Kind of gone sideways. Thunderstorms rolling through right now. It sounds like I'm in a war zone with bombs going off. Yeah, so I was in the Midwest not too long ago. Maybe like a week or two ago, and man, the thunderstorms out there are insane. Insane. I ain't never been through a thunderstorm like that in my life up here in Maine. I mean, I've gone through a lot of bad storms, hurricanes, everything else. Ice storms, some crazy stuff, but man, when those tornado sirens go off in the town, it's freaky. And your phone start going off, and there's hail smacking the windows of the room, and it's 2:00 in the morning. Holy cow! Serious question: if I get paid, what amount do one normally put back? Taxes 20 to 10%. It's a good question, Red Candles. I'm not sure. I'm a pretty frugal guy, so I generally just try to keep as much money in the savings as much as I can, and then once the old tax man rolls around, then I just hand them the check, which sucks, but yeah. Is there another link? Yeah, it's expired. Sorry, it's such a pain. You have to update it all the time, or it has a time limit and then it expires. So I'll post it in the chat. I usually post it in the chat during the stream, but I decided to throw in my Twitter or X. I'll throw it in the chat right now. If you guys want to join the Discord, bang, it's right there. Appreciate that. It's completely free. It's just a place to hang out, get some updates on the channel, and things like that. So people post some cool pictures when they're on vacation, or I'll post some videos sometimes. Like I wrote, this is what happens when this is my new punishment for when I go on tilt. This is my little baby brother here. And this is him shooting me with his Tommy gun, Nerf gun. And actually, those things kind of sting. Those things kind of sting. Not gonna lie. I just thought that was kind of funny. On the right side of the screen, what do you call a widget? Oh, this here? The DOM? You talking about this? It's called the DOM. D-O-M-E. D-O-M. D-O-M-E. D-O-M. How do you get it back? Is it the Super DOM? Is that what they call it? I think it's right here. If you click on the plus sign, I think it's the Super DOM. I think that's what they call it. Hey, Stargazer in the house. What's happening? Hey, Woodchip. Good to see you too. Good to see you, Stargazer. Long time no see. The darts need thumbtacks for the blown accounts. Man, those things like hurt, man. I'm super dumb. Yeah, no. Oh, cool. Yeah. All right, Roman. Yeah. Doing any trading, Star? You should reset default. Oh, okay. Man, the markets have been slow. Slow. All right, so market's right at 23,450. How you guys doing tonight? You guys doing all right? As far as trading, man, it got a little slow. We caught that nice short off that inside bar there with the micros, and then tried for a long here. It was working out really nice, and then came back against us. Now this is looking kind of interesting. Possibly pop up to the VWAP, but Yeah, it says summer seasonality. Red candles can be a little tricky. But yeah, we're pushing right back up to the VWAP. Boy, I'm starving. I'm gonna have Thai food for dinner. Pretty excited about that. Can't figure out how to change the time frame. Right here. So it's kind of ghosted, and then you just come over here and then just click on that. Start trading like a teacher off for the summers. Sometimes, yeah, I've seen them super slow. I mean, I've seen them right sideways for like all day before, like NQ. It's crazy. Yeah, different data, but yeah, I don't know if it's any better or worse. Personally, I mean, hey JLD, you just passed the 50K top step. Let's go. Beautiful account to have. Check the gold. Yeah, sure. Well, gold is not really moving though, but yeah, it is looking a little flaggy, for sure. A lot of people like to trade trend lines on the gold, like trades by Slade style. So here's a nice trend line right here. If we ended up breaking down below, could make a nice little short, but it really hasn't really moved much. Had a nice push up. I had it, well, let's see, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock here, I had a push down and push back up, and it's kind of been fading higher, or just pushing higher slowly. But now it's right back at the VWAP. Kind of like what NASDAQ kind of wants to do. Just go back to the VWAP and just hang out. Hey, thank you for the sub, Merritt. Appreciate that. Jay Styles is staying in the bushes and watching. Yeah. 6 days, taking your time. That's the way to do it, JLD. That's the way prop firms used to be. You had to actually trade them, evaluations. There was never, when I started trading futures, there was never 1 day passes or anything like that. So Angie G, thank you for the sub. Patch, Zev, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome. You guys want to do a cash giveaway? We gotta get them likes up though. We got 158 people watching. Let's get those likes up to 120. I'll do a $35 cash giveaway if you have PayPal or Cash App. But we gotta get them likes up. We'll do a moose race. Market's a little slow. Let's have a little excitement. Can you personally deliver the cash and post for fee picks? I could. But yeah, we had a good day today. Nice set of payouts. You guys have been helping support the channel by using my code PINE. We can do a little cash giveaway. Get those likes up though. Exclamation point PINE in the chat, guys. Give me the $600 and move to Peru. Yeah. Get that PayPal or Cash App. All right, market is just chilling here, 23,005. Did not want to break down below to 23,000. Or broke below, but did not want to hold below. So, do you have favorite hours to trade, or is it just based on schedule convenience? Just curious, since 6 to 8 is my nemesis. Yeah, so patch. So I stream 6 to 8 for the stream, basically. So I'm trading for the stream between 6 to 8. But yeah, no, I like to trade, you know, market open at 9:30, the New York Open, till like 11:30. So like 9:30 to 11:30, that's kind of like where I like to trade. That's where I make most of my money. Can you get a 101 lesson, Mr. Smith? I don't know. I don't know anything. Think we're going straight down with Chip? So we'll run the moose race in about 20 minutes or so. 30 minutes. Yeah, no problem, Patch. So yeah, exclamation point PINE in the chat. Let's do it. I don't have any take profit trader accounts to give away yet, but soon. I only really need to sell maybe 10 more take profit trader accounts, and I'll get some free 50k evals to be able to give away. So hopefully by the end of this week, if you guys keep using my code PINE, all caps, will take profit trader. All right, put in another inside bar here, but the volume is just gone at the moment. But yeah, still feeling it's like, so my thinking is like we could push up to the VWAP, which is not that far away. But as of right now, we are still in the downtrend at the moment from the open here. So see how I'm doing on a Ninja Trader. Up about 1,500, but man, I took a big hit out of the 25,000 today. Full port is short down here at market open, YOLO'd. So we'll see. That's the Ninja Trader tournament, just for fun. Ariel, which platform do you think is the cheapest and easiest in terms of rules to get funded and start taking profits? Cheapest and easiest. I think probably My Funded Future starter accounts, starter plus accounts. If you haven't, so you can use code PINE and get 50% off, and a 50K account will cost you around, starter plus will cost you around 64 bucks. Once you're funded, you only need to make 5 days over $100 to start qualifying for a payout. So I think that's one of the easier ones, personally. What did Methodical say? I missed it. I've been testing out a new element of my strategy lately, but I'm getting back testing paralysis where I go back and get so much data and I start to dislike to set up self thoughts or advice. So the best thing to do, Patch, for me, like when I'm doing back testing or anything like that, so you can only back test so much, but then you have to start forward testing it, you know, because the markets are always changing too. So yeah, the markets are always changing. So I like to continue to forward test using, say, a cheap evaluation or something, and just keeping data on that. And you know, I keep tons of data on my systematic trading. So, and I'm a pen to paper guy. So like I got tons of like back testing data, things like that I use on like systematics trades. And another nice thing about something like Project X, so when you're actually trading the accounts and you're sticking with your strats, it keeps really good data. So like if you look at performance stats, like with Project X, so either with Belanox or Top Step or whatever, whoever's using Project X, you get super good data. And it keeps a nice log. So if you're forward testing or whatever, it just really helps. You know, and I've kind of discovered that generally in my trading, it's like I'm between 60 to 70% and around a 1-to-1 average. That's generally what I am. So, but yeah, hope that helps. Forward testing the DCA is needed, yeah, for sure. Exclamation point pine in the chat. Yeah, just keep you just, you know, that's the trick. You know, it's all psychological, you know. When you're new trading, it's like you come up with an edge, you find an edge you like, but then it's sticking with it is the trick. Because we all get caught up in, not all of us, but some of us get caught up in big moves. So you start seeing stuff like this, and then you want to hop in on these big candles, and you know, but it's just about finding the edge and then sticking with it. And then because there's so many strategies that are actually profitable, it's just what do you do when, say, you have a 5-day losing streak or a 5-trade losing streak or something like that. It's like, what do you do after that? Do you keep sticking with the edge? Because you know that edge is going to work out over time. Because you might have 5 days in a row where you lost, but then next thing you know, you have 7 days in a row where you won. Or, you know, 8 out of 10 days that you won after that or something like that. It's just one of those things. Learn to lose correct and then you'll be profitable. Yeah, walking away red. I can't watch YouTubers when I trade. This is my second downfall. I see them do something and I show wins and then I feel like I'm stupid. Yeah, Zabak, I don't watch when I'm actually trading in the morning. Like I'll tune in pre-market. I'll say what's up to like Methodical and a few other streamers, and then like when the bell rings, like I'm pretty much hit the mute button, and then I'm just trading, and everything else is on silent. And then when I make a few trades, then I might hop on and hang out in some of the chats and things like that. But yeah. Yell at him working on the car project. Yeah, for sure. My father's a mechanic, so I can relate to that. Patch. I can relate to that. Pass me those tools. How come you're not holding the flashlight correctly? No, I hear you. That's funny. I end up getting influenced by people if I'm listening to them. Yeah. Sometimes I can listen to YouTubers that I know that trade completely different than me that won't influence my trading at all. But yeah, I mean, if I'm short and then someone's like, oh, I'm long, and especially if it's a YouTuber trader that I respect, then I'm just like, oh, like, what am I doing wrong here? You know, it can. But yeah, when I'm hanging out with in the chats with like YouTube, like other streamers, like it's mainly to get my trading fix in because I'm not trading anymore. Like I'm usually done. But yeah, smash that like button, guys, and then we'll do the giveaway here. We'll do a moose race. Sweet, we got it up to 113, so all we need is 120 likes, and got 178 people watching, so we should be able to get 120 likes for sure. Market's just gone kind of slow and sideways, so figured we'd do a little something. Let's see. Just looking at the different races they have on here, which is kind of funny. gonna stick with the moose race for now because that's our thing. Where I live in Maine, we have a lot of moose, so. Now, if they come up with a lobster race, we'll definitely have to do that. But for now, they don't have that. All right, market's chilling at 23,000. How you guys doing? You guys trading this? Man, it's chopped. Let's look at gold here. Ooh, gold's trying to break down, possibly, but just hanging out at the VWAP. The VWAP. So is anyone using TradeSync? And if you're using TradeSync, do you guys like it? Hey, full-time trader, doing very well today. Had some nice payouts today, so. Hey, thank you for the sub, Blasky. Appreciate that. TradeSync is a way that you can copy trade, so it's like a copy trader. I've never used it yet, but I guess it's a lot like Replicanto, which is another copy trader. So it allows you to copy trade multiple prop firms all at once. So yeah, full time. So I finally got these Take Profit Pro accounts up above the $2,000 mark. This one's been up for a while. But, so I got two, so I'm actually like 2xing my trades right now, copy trading them. So for daily payouts. Well, I will be after today, so it should be pretty good. Oh, Nate used it? Okay, so hands off of posts. If you mess with the, oh, okay, so if you mess with the brackets, so yeah. So that's happened to me too, Nate, on Quan Tower. It used to happen if I moved them. That used to mess. That's why I stopped using it. So hopefully they can get the bugs out because it actually sounds really cool. Oh, thank you, Blasky. Appreciate that. Trump speaking. Unveil $70 billion AI and energy investment. So yeah, so let's take a look at the headlines. Yeah, nothing red right now, but you never know. But for us Mac users, it's the only game unless you want to use VPS or virtual Windows. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't know. It's interesting. I know Cove Trader's been using it or just started using it, trying it, so. Okay, I'm not on the market for one. My current one's Ninja Trader Ecosystem. Trade copier works well for secondary accounts. So ticket 2 slippage is not too bad, but yeah, when you start having like orders reversing on you or whatever, like stopping you out, or it's supposed to stop you out, but actually reverses your position. I've had that happen. That's always really crappy. So Trump usually doesn't speak this late unless it's Truth Social. Okay. Hey Jinzo, what's going on? Exclamation point Pine in the chat. We'll run the Moose race in about 5 minutes. Smash that like button. Let's get those likes up above 120. And we'll do the Moose race. All right, we got it up to 121. I really appreciate that, guys. 161 people watching. Made a nice trade. Tried to capitalize as much as we could off that move. And then the market's just gone completely sideways, which it did last night too. So same thing. It's only up 56 bucks, unfortunately. But still caught a nice, it was with micros, so it caught a nice chunk of points. Around 20 points or so. And then we lost a little bit on trying to take a long off that inside bar. But there's another thing I've been watching, guys, is these outside bars. I talked about it on My Funded Futures TV today. Yeah, these outside bars have been paying. I took a nice play here on I believe these are My Funded Future accounts. Yeah, right here. I ended up going long off this outside bar for just a scalp. It actually moved really quickly, and I ended up popping out just because the market was just about ready to open. So I got a quick scalp in, and then end up hitting another long here real quick, and then yeah, pretty much made the bulk of the money on that play right there. But then I was just watching these outside bars were just paying really well. So something I'm going to be throwing in or I have thrown in my arsenal, and I'm going to be experimenting trading them. Now, like I said earlier, the stops are quite wide. So like this candle here was 36 points. Candle right there is 36 points. This candle was a little less. Around 33 points. But yeah, they're pretty large, so you gotta have quite a large stop out technically. But yeah, something I'm keeping an eye on. If you guys are trading the inside bars and outside bars and harami candles like I am, then something I'm definitely watching. And it's the same indicator. So it's the LDT inside outside bars, and then just have the outside bars painted. So yeah, pretty cool. I don't know. I like easy stuff like that. So yeah, exclamation pine in the chat. We'll do a $35 cash giveaway. PayPal or Cash App. Currently have 71 people in the moose race. We'll run it in 1 minute. I'm gonna get it fired up here. Cash for the Clambos, that's right. Just getting the moose race set up. Good band name, Cash for the Clambos. Yeah. So we pushed right back up to that VWAP, and that's where we're gonna sit here until Tokyo Open, I imagine. So let's see. I'm gonna close the entries for the moose race. Appreciate the likes. Got it up over that 120. Question today was how many legs on the lobster? I don't know. I did have a lobster roll today though. A hot lobster roll. Alright, let me see here. Ooh, popping above the VWAP now. O'Brien, exclamation point pine. You mistyped it there. Hey Trev, how's it going? Exclamation point pine. All right. 10 seconds and we will close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. All right, let me shut down some browsers here. All right. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Wood chip on the outside, Mr. Smith on the outside. Bruce Lee taking an early. LOL, Joe. You don't want to be in front to start the race. You don't want to be in front. Type 1 in the chat. Hey, Oscar, thank you so much. Let's go, Oscar. Appreciate you. Let's give it up for Oscar. $10 super chat. Trigger G, Cosmo, oh, here it goes, TJP. Oh, TJP, are you here? You gotta be here, or we'll run it again. TJP he's gotta be here. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's gotta be here. All right, TJP, congratulations, $35. Are you on the Discord, TJP? You're probably in the Discord, right? Let me see. I'll throw the link in the Discord. An OG, TJP, and a member. So, congratulations. There's a link to the Discord. Thank you so much, Oscar. Let's smash that like button up there for Oscar. Threw in $10 super chat. Yeah, awesome. But yeah, TJP, if you're in the Discord, hey, thank you, Oscar, for becoming a member as well. Thank you so much for the support. So we will be doing some member-only giveaways soon. So probably by the end of the week, we'll do a member-only giveaway as well. But yeah, TJP, if you're in the Discord, that'll be easier for me to just message you and get you straightened out there. All right, man. See ya, red candles. Thank you, guys. You sent me a message. I'm not seeing it yet. What's your TJP? What's your Discord name? TJP did have the faster moves. Let's check out the let's see who finished last. Brad G, Donna, bringing up Corey the Phone Traver, Design, bringing up the rear. Methodical Man, no surprise. Down at the bottom, no surprise. Oh, I got you, TJP. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it there. And yeah, so good little stream, a little fun. Market kind of went sideways there for a bit, but I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna go get some to eat. I'm gonna take care of TJP. Thank you so much for the support using my code PINE on all the prop firms. My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Belanox, Apex, Trade Day, Tradeify too. If you use my link and the default code July, that's how I get support for the channel. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys using my code on Take Profit Trader, PINE all caps. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Trade safe. Peace.